It is, let me check again, Sunday the 31st of March. Happy Easter. We are at Abbeygate Cinema. I don't know if he's actually given it a name. I should probably check. We are at Abbeygate Cinema in Bury St Edmunds. Road tripping. Not sure what to expect in this one. It's in a cinema. It looks like it would be an absolutely fucking cracking cinema. Not sure what it means for a stand-up venue. Also, Easter Sunday. So yeah, not really sure what to expect except for the fact that it's probably going to be 95 to 98% white people. No, I shouldn't say that. I need to start making black jokes. I guess people keep calling me out, and I also don't like it too. But it's good fun. This is a night put on by someone who I met at another gig, and you know, I think when new comics start out, especially in London, there's always obviously conversations about bringers and trying to get off of bringers and get certain spots. One of the things that seems to be working out for me, which I got some advice for before, is that if you do well at gigs, people will offer you gigs. And this was something that someone had seen me do a spot at the Dirty Dozen, which is held in Norwich by the wonderful Kai Barham. He does some great nights there. This guy George, he'd seen me there. We both gigged at the same time. He thought I'd be great for his night as well. So that's always good. And that's something that you need to do, I think. If you're ever unsure or you're not getting the spots that you think you deserve, go out and do well. Work on your craft. You know, maybe some people want to go on social medias, get the reels out. Everyone wants to tell me to get on TikTok. I get it. And maybe it's just not for me. All I really want to do is just do well at the spots, and then people offer you more. Like I got a spot recently near where I live. I applied. It was 5 and 7 spots. I was very bold and I put down a 7-spot bringer. They messaged me back and said, would you like to do a 10? That's what's been happening in the last 6 months, because I think I have developed something that people seem to like, and I like to think I'm getting better. So yeah, if you're not doing the spots that you want to do, fucking work at it. But I am absolutely battered today. I don't know if it's because I had the Easter egg last night, but fuck me, man. I've been asleep all day. I just don't know how I feel. I had a bacon sandwich, fell asleep for a couple of hours, got up, had a packet of crisps. So yeah, good prep for a fucking gig. Just had about an hour and a half drive, speeding at 90 miles an hour. Saved about 12 minutes because I'm a boss like that. I'm just joking. Police, all right? Don't do that. But should be a good one, hopefully. And then, yeah, we have a Monday off. Oh, can't wait. Hopefully it's a good one. My bad.
Do it again.
If you go to the back of the room,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to bring you on,
Alright.
and this time, when I say your name,
Yeah.
you fucking come to the stage.
I'm so sorry about that, guys. I know it's like amateur hour, but it's the first time I've ever been loud in a cinema and actually record. Do you know what I mean? They always fucking tell me off. So, you know, I've got to take it. Do you know what I mean? But fucking hey, popcorn. No one likes popcorn here, eh? What, you're fucking Pick and Mix fans? Jeez. No, because look, this is a real trick, isn't it? It's the first time I've ever performed comedy in a cinema. What a fucking trick, boy. Because I can do my set and then go sneak in next door. Well, I fucking want to see Panda. Was it Kung Fu Panda? Love it. Yeah. The actor was saying I should bring this popcorn on stage, and I just started just like throwing it up in my mouth and catching it because obviously that would be better than my stand-up. So I apologise. But are we a salted or sweet group?
Sweet.
Mixed. Who the fuck said mixed? Get out of here. No, I love salted. Who loves salted popcorn? Have I tried mixed? I'm not a fucking weirdo. Why would I try mixed? Yeah, look at it. It's carrying away now. Angry black man in your face, yeah? Not again, he says. I love fucking salt though, innit? That's why I love popcorn. You know, it's like the second best vehicle for salt. You got chips, you know, and then you got popcorn. And after that, it's the back of your hand, innit? Fucking tequila! I'll put this one down, because that's I'll run that bit out. No, my name is Chris Alley, right? And I've been, I started stand-up comedy almost 2 years ago this week. So good for me. No, you know, it was crazy to think because back then when I started, I actually had hope. No, it's been going alright, you know. It's been going pretty well. I've been getting some good feedback here and there. Not here. You want the popcorn again? No. But it's weird, right? Because people have been coming up to me after gigs and saying, Chris, I really like your comedy, but it's just a bit too black. I don't like, what did they expect for me to joke like I'm a white person? I don't like skiing. What even is a quiche? Eggy bread in my house. Eggy bread, yes. I remember the first time someone came up to me after a gig and told me my comedy was too black. I almost spat the fried chicken out my mouth. Oh, yeah. I was so angry, I just wanted to shank them. No, true story, right? When the first time someone told me that, I was so upset, I went home to tell my dad about it. And then I realised, oh, I haven't got one. Too black. You know, fucking too black. You know? But, I grew up a fat kid. Now I'm a fat adult. You know what I mean? I did not see that coming. Hey, it's getting personal now. No. What, was you a fat kid growing up?
You're not making a sister.
Alright, don't say fucking thing fuck. Come on, you're fat shaming people out here, do you know what I mean? Yeah, my friend was the fat one, yeah. You should take a piss out of her all the time.
My sister.
Hey, your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're a bad sister.
Yeah.
No. I don't know about you, right? But like, as a fat kid, when you're a fat kid, people come up to you, right, and they say to you, oh, don't worry, you'll grow out of it. Grow out of it? And they're fucking liars. I grew around it. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? But look, I mean, when I tell people I'm fat, people are usually nice to me, not like your sister. But like, because they'll say things like, oh, Chris.
I'm being nice, it's her birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Right. Well, do you know what? Once I've done my time, you can have yours. Should we sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
No, we don't. I've only got 10 minutes and I wasted 5 round popcorn. So. No, but when you're a fat kid, right? No, when I tell people I'm fat, people are always nice and say, Chris, oh, you're not fat. I think that's the worst level of fat to be, when no one notices. Fucking hate it, you know, because I want to be recognised as a fat person. Like, imagine, hello? Would you like?
She asked what the joke was, she didn't hear.
Oh, right. Well, it was just a joke at your expense again. No. It was when people tell you you're fat, and then you say you're not. I'm really sorry, guys. We've got to explain to these two. They've had a few shandies. You know what I mean? What are you drinking there?
Me?
Yeah.
Cider.
Cider? Yeah. I thought it was something stronger.
Later.
Oh, yeah. Salt in the back of your hands, you know what I mean? No. Where was I now? Fucking totally gone off. Of course.
What was that joke?
Oh, what was yeah. I know, there's no jokes in this set, I'll be honest. There's no jokes in this set. Yeah, no. So, people tell, imagine being fat and being unseen. That was what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. No, you know, because, like, as a black person, right, I
think for things like being late, you know, when you're late as a black person, I feel like people put pressure on you because they think that you're late because you're black. When you're fat and late, people understand. You know what I mean? Fucking stairs and shit, or if you have fried chicken at 11 o'clock, they get it, you know what I mean? They won't look two ways, right? Something about me as well is I just got a new job. Thank you. I've got 4 now. Comedy does not pay, or crime. But when I'm an office manager, right, and I work in an office building, right? When you start new jobs in an office, they always put you on these bloody trainings, don't they? You know, and I don't fucking get it, right? But actually, there was a couple that were eye-opening, like the unconscious bias training. You know? Do you know unconscious bias? The thoughts in the back of your head, where you stereotype people you don't know. What I realised after that training is that my unconscious bias is always getting in the way of my conscious bias. You know what I mean? I'd like to know the exact reason why I don't fucking like you. Or the anti-bullying training. Really eye-opening stuff, right? Because, you know, where I come from, you know, the streets, I always thought like bullying was putting hands on people, getting physical and shit. But apparently you could do psychological bullying too. Really eye-opening stuff. Now, I know how to fuck with people's heads. It's like this arsehole at work, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I call him my manager, right? And he's one of those arseholes that worry about people drinking his milk, do you know what I mean? Fucking tight arse. You know, only a cup of tea. But he's pissing me off so much, what I decided to do, he puts one of those lines on his milk, right? You know, so he's measuring when people drink it. I started taking his milk out, opening it, and then just filling it up with my own milk. Just fucking with his head. You know what I mean? He ain't got fucking clue what's going on. You know? I bought this milk 3 weeks ago, ain't fucking finishing. Yeah. Oh, Arsenal, hey, what was that?
What, no?
No? I feel like I'm on ADHD right now as soon as I see something like Jesus, it's a bit light here for cinema though, do you know what I mean? I'm not supposed to rob you. Arsenal just drew though. I don't know, have we got any football fans in the house? Yes, of course you are. Yes. I'm a big football fan, me. Big football fan. Trying to become a medium-sized football fan, you know. Still holding on to that Christmas weight since I was 12. You might have heard about this, right? The Premier League recently released this list of the most influential black people in football, right? So really good stuff. It's players like Rashford and Saka, and the other one that missed. You know? How was that too soon? It was 3 years ago. It's still crying about it, I know, man. Well, guess what they called it? They called it the blacklist. I don't even write that. You know, but no, like, outside of it being massively offensive, I just think it lacks creativity. Like, what are these arseholes going to come up with next? The most influential Slovakians in football, and call it the checklist? I get it. You're trying to recognise black people, but making a list of black excellence and calling it a blacklist is almost as bad as putting an all-black political party together and calling that party slave labour. Alright, that's a good fucking joke. Alright. Did anyone in here grow up like a... actually, no, I'll leave it on this. Something else about me is I grew up with a twin brother. So nice they made me twice. As my mum likes to say, 2 mistakes for the price of 1. Silly bitch. But when people see me and my twin brother together, right, they say I look exactly like him. It really pisses me off because I think he's fucking ugly. You know? But my twin brother's gay, right, which is great. But when he came out, it really wasn't a surprise, you know, because all the signs were there. We used to play doctors and nurses growing up, right? You know, the game where you play different characters in the hospital. Guess who my gay twin brother always wanted to be?
Midwife.
No, Beyonce. But when it came out, when he was 18 years old, which is great, you know, because he was telling friends and family. The only problem I have is that I'm a big homophobe. Big homophobe.
Medium-sized homophobe.
Trying to become a medium-sized homophobe, you know? Thank you for ruining my joke. Should have fucking robbed you when I had the chance. No, I'm not homophobe. I used to bath naked with a gay guy. You know what? You guys have been absolutely stunning. I'm about to go watch Kung Fu Panda. Thank you very much.
Little fun fact about.
Just got home. I thought I'd try sitting down and doing this shit. Really enjoyed that gig. You know, it was definitely worth the 1.5 to 2 hour drive that I got there. Currently, I think I've got the shits. Bit of a battle out there. Had some popcorn. Hopefully that kind of stiffened it up a little bit. But no, you know, it was a really good gig. And like I said before, you know, George invited me out to this one, and he actually said something really nice to me at the beginning, where he said that he told a few comics that he had me on the bill, and you know, they were kind of giving me our props and said, you know, he's a good guy, good comic. And I think that's, for me, like, it's almost, that's about as important as it can get for me right now. I do, you know, I want to be someone that is held in some kind of high regard. I think as we all do, but you know, I always seem to have a bit more success, but particularly at the beginning with comics liking my stuff, and then, you know, eventually got the audience to kind of like it as well. But to have people to actually see my name on a bill, or someone saying that they've got me on, and to say, yeah, he's a good comic. I mean, that is how you get given spots, by people putting your name around. I like to think it's because I'm a good comic, you know, fairly reliable, try and be a nice guy around there. And it was a pretty good set. You know, I'm still working on that new stuff in the middle, like I keep saying. I felt like I was a bit all over the place, because it was really, the whole, I hadn't smoked, which usually kind of puts me in a different headspace. But because it was so light and you could hear everyone, it was quite easy to be distracted. But I really enjoyed it. I think that's kind of what these nights are made for, is to be able to have a bit of looseness on there, have a good time. And you know, the interesting thing about it is that, like, with a lot of the comics that I grew up with, especially the ones that are kind of progressing a little bit, a lot of them often talk about how they need to start doing the open mic circuit to get new material again. And granted, I haven't had some of the same opportunities as some of these people, but I do think it's coming now where, again, you know, people are offering you spots, and I think with that comes a bit of pressure. And I think that, you know, when you're seeing these quote unquote opportunities given to you, you want to try and put your best foot forward. But I also think in terms of your own personal growth, and kind of like your outlook in terms of, if you want to do good material, you have to find your own opportunities to try that. And if you're going to get given these 10 spots, and maybe it's because I'm literally getting it in and around 2 years, and a lot of people got it sooner, there's just a bit more pressure. For me, yeah, I want to do a good job, but I'm still finding these opportunities to develop the stuff that I want to develop, and get the feedback or lack thereof, and being able to sit in that and go through the highs and lows with that. Because I guess when you perform in empty rooms, it's quite easy to just put it to the side and say, well, it's because no one was there, it was full of comics. I always wanted to try and be relatively undeniable, so whether, you know, if there's a human body sitting in that seat and they can laugh, then I'm gonna fucking try it, whether they've seen it a million times or not. And I think there's a skill to develop in trying out new material, and I'm doing it in these spots, which probably I should be putting my quote unquote 10 best, and I don't think I'm doing anything below what is my best. Actually, I'm trying my best. I have confidence now in being able to work some stuff in rooms where there's people, because, you know, you just have to do a bit more crowd work, I guess, or try and go with it. Some of it doesn't work, some of it does. MCing helps you understand that if you just throw stuff out there, it doesn't all work, but you just have to kind of go on, don't be fazed by it, and crack on. So yeah, that's my life lesson for today. Find opportunities to do new material regardless of where you're at, because we have to perform and practice at the same time, and to feel that pressure might hinder that growth. I mean, that's at least the mindset I'm going in with. So yeah, a lot of gigs this week. I'm absolutely shattered. Cannot wait to sleep and have a fully formed poo. So there you go. We are on to the next one.